Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Burke kicks to Favors. Here's Gobert. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Gordon. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
Here's Burke after Drew Holiday's score. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Burke kicks to Burks. He dishes it to Favors. Pass to Gobert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
And the Jazz making a change here. Booker's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Burke following the score by New Orleans. The dish to Hayward. Feeds to Booker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Jazz have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. First free throw is good.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Lyles checked in for Utah. And New Orleans also making a change. Evans, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Holiday. 6 to shoot. A floater, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Welcome fans to the FIBA World Championships.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter. Jazz leading by 4. To the paint. Booker the pass to Lyles. Misses from short range.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Gordon with it. Now defended by Hayward. Holiday dishes to Anderson. Down low. And Ashik throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now, here's Burke. Hayward outside. To the middle. And it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rodney Hood's checked in for Burke. New Orleans also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. The feed now to Booker. Here's Hood. He has 7, 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Hood's got 9.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Evans. 10 points for him. Trains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
Nice physical play by Gordon to set that shot up. And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And Booker kicks to Hayward. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Gordon against Hayward. Gordon, the pass to Anderson. And Cole kicks to Gordon. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box. In terms of position, instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Jeff Withy, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Perkins, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Smith comes in for Eric Gordon. Burks with the steal. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Burks leading the charge. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Utah was so tough near the end of last season, Greg. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but they did give other teams some trouble.
It's a great point. And how about going 19-10 after the All-Star break? Another team that would have been in the playoffs if they were in the East.
The past few weeks, you can see how Utah stacks up. First in rebounds, first in assists, and they have definitely learned the finer points of transition basketball. I mean, they own the most fast break points in the NBA.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
And, you know, for the Jazz, you mentioned their post-All-Star break surge. I mean, that 19-10 record they had after the break was good enough for 6th best in the league.
And really, the Jazz were a team nobody wanted to play after the break. They were over 500 against the rest of the West and had some big wins over playoff teams in the process.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Now here's Evans. He's got 13. And again, New Orleans has no up. Hood kicks to Burks. Dishes it to Withy. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now here's Burks, covered by Perkins. Kept alive, Withy, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now, here's Ajinça. 14 points for him. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean Anyone that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Lyles. Kicks it to Hood. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Utah, Jeff Whitney. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Favors is checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ashik's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans trail by 4. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Missed inside.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Out to the wing. Can't get it to go.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.